Are we live?
All right, we're live.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
Hello.
to Wifey. You should let Steven know that we're live. Remind him it's a Sunday. Oh, Sniffles is already trying to get my wine.
Oh, geez.
Here he comes.
I gotta go mute your computer real quick. It's it's throwing me off.
Really? Oh, my computer over at the desk.
Yeah, I had your channel up so that I could troubleshoot the streamer bot to make sure everything worked. So hopefully we get some people in chat and we can start seeing if everything gets passed around.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, you're coming in here to turn my computer off? Like, I'm so confused.
No. Here, what are you doing?
If I do have to stream from the bed more often, we have to do like a different light. We should like set a lamp up for me because this overhead light is killing my eyes.
Yeah. All your lights are pretty well hooked into the desk there too, huh?
Yeah, they are. I mean, what in the world?
What?
I could hear Stream Elements off running. I mean, I have I have a light over here that I can plug in.
All right, give me just a second and I will that down a bit.
It's over by my vanity. It's the one I used on my old vanity, remember?
Okay, I'll be in there in a second. That'll give me a chance to check the audio too. All right, we'll get Krissimay here on the big screen, and I will be back, everybody.
The big screen. Not that big. I'm just hanging out on my little laptop. Was gonna do it from my phone. I do have my phone ready in case I just it's over by the vanity. You see it right there by on the bottom. Yep.
You got the power cord for it?
It's over by all your cords over there.
My cord?
Yeah, it's on your dresser.
Okay.
It's white.
Say something?
Hello? What are you laughing at me for?
All right, no worries.
Sniffles is all super cozy already. He's just all like, he's like, I'm a little punk and I'm just like chilling. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need a lot of light. Nobody really needs to see much of me. I just need to not be like dying in this freaking... don't know. Maybe. I don't know what the plug looks like on the end. There, I had two lights, remember? I had one plugged into the other light.
Yeah.
And then one was plugged into the wall. Oh, you found the other, oh, and that's the other light. Okay. Well, what is the power cord? Is it the USB one?
No, it's a normal power cord.
What does that mean?
It's like a little circle, round plug.
Oh, and it wasn't that one?
No.
Oh.
That one was too small.
Oh, is it? Might be in one of those baskets in there. Okay. Okay. I like that one because it has multiple different shades. But I mean, that one I guess will be closer. Whoa. Oh, I guess. Yeah. That's better.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want this light out?
Yeah. Oh.
Still visible?
Yep, I'm still visible.
Perfect. All right. Phone?
I look like I'm just in the dark with the light.
And I'm back. All right. Kinds of bots coming into the chat. How was everybody's week?
I don't know. Horrible.
Yeah, our week was... I don't know if our week was crazy, but it was busy. We've had crazier weeks.
It's weird. It's like my camera on my computer like changes to the light.
Yeah, it probably does. It probably tries to adjust because it's a laptop camera. They usually have like a bunch of auto white balancing and auto focusing so that users don't have to think about it.
Oh, I gotcha. That's weird. Well, and my display is just kind of dim.
Your display's dim?
Yeah.
Are you able to see the chat and everything?
No, I'm going to turn it up. Oh yeah, the brightness is very dim. Oh, I can see it now.
Hey, Yellow Ducky, how you doing? Welcome to the show.
So let's see here. What was I doing earlier this week? Where's Yellow Ducky coming in from? I'm wondering. It's a cute name too. Oh, if you want to have some red wine with us, we encourage you to. We're having red wine tonight. Oh, okay, cool. I have lots of friends over there. They mostly send me messages now about how the state of the United States is going.
Oh,
and
Minnesota.
Oh, wait, the pond? Oh, Minnesota pond. That's where we're from.
Yeah, that's cool.
I thought you meant the UK pond.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at first too. Yeah, we're from the Stillwater area originally.
Yeah, but we're military, so we are not there right now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we both graduated from Stillwater High School.
Yep. But we didn't meet each other in Minnesota. We're military, and
we actually met.
National Guard, and he was active duty.
She was Indiana National Guard, and I was deployed to Iraq. So we had no idea that either of us were from the same town.
Yeah, no. And I had a blog that I kept pretty anonymous. I mean, I did share pictures on my blog, so if he actually paid attention, he would have seen pictures of Stillwater and St. Paul, but...
Well, you went to a lot of clubs, though, so I wasn't really familiar with the club scene.
I didn't post pictures of clubs. I had one picture of a club. It was the Onion off Grand Avenue, and that was it. The rest of it was like street signs of Stillwater and a picture of Gorman's.
Well, I was also in Iraq.
Yeah.
Thank you for the appreciation, Yellow Ducky.
Yeah. Where are you located? Are you in the Twin Cities area? Or are you like somewhere else in Minnesota?
Up north.
Yeah, up north. I always think it's funny when we say up north and it's like, oh yeah, St. Paul.
St. Paul, okay. I lived in East St. Paul for a little while.
You could be going to Rochester and people will say it's up north. That's funny. I lived in the Dale Selby area when I lived in St. Paul for a bit. I don't know how old you are, but back in the day when Costello's was still a thing.
Yeah, she lived just on the south side of Frogtown.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I didn't think it was a bad area.
Well, no, that area, like right off of Grand Avenue and all that's not terrible, but...
No, but I lived off of Dayton Avenue.
Yeah.
So not quite super the best, but not bad.
Yeah. Close enough.
My building was not bad, but there was like a building catty corner to us where like was not good. And then 2 houses down was not good. But the building directly across the street from us was really nice. And that was the house that the raccoon climbed the side of the wall. And I was like, there's a bear climbing the house across the street from me. And remember I called my uncle? My uncle was the previous chief of police in St. Paul. And what the heck am I thinking? The state safety commissioner. What am I thinking? I don't know. I've been
Uh,
already. Anyway, he's John Harrington.
yeah,
It
what was it?
obviously does not look like me because I'm white and he's black, but that's my uncle. Not by blood,
It
obviously.
was something of like public health or though something, wasn't he? Like,
No, he's like, so when you're in law enforcement, there's like the public safety head. You're in charge of like BSA, you're in charge of law enforcement, like Department of Transportation, like all of that stuff. And
yeah.
then it trickles down all the branches, and that's the head of that. And that's what he was. During like all the riots and everything, I would not have wanted that job.
Yeah, all the
It was crazy. And it was weird because, you know, we weren't there and we just were watching it on TV.
yeah, it was nutso. It was insane.
And it's weird how it just trickled all around the country, you know, it would just start in like one area and then next thing you know, there'd be like just riots everywhere else. Like remember I don't even think that I don't know, were you deployed then or were you home? I just know I was like in school and then we were like told that we couldn't drive certain ways home because highways were shut down and
I
like
was home.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just know certain areas were shut down because of riots and stuff and I was like,
Yeah,
what?
like the mall was on fire and
Yeah, it was weird. I
there's
was
all
like,
kinds of
we're
places that we
nowhere.
couldn't go.
Like
Yeah.
we're nowhere near Minnesota. Why is this happening here?
Yeah. It was wild.
It was so weird. But I've come home to Minnesota quite a bit recently. And it's kind of neat coming home.
It's always I enjoy going back home because well, for one, the roads are always really nice, and for two, it's just interesting driving through. Like you get back to Stillwater, and so much of it is the same, but also so much has changed. It's just like it's interesting. And then like going down 36 right through the middle of town, and it's like just driving down memory lane. All the old haunts and everything.
Oh, I'm getting people in my inbox. They can definitely tell my hair is red.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I'm getting called a MILF.
Man.
I'm getting called a MILF. Oh.
Man.
I'm getting called a MILF. Oh. I'm not going to expose anybody. But yeah, so tell them about how I thought I was getting how I thought I was gonna get in a fight the other night when we went out.
Yeah, so well, we went out to meet some old friends from before I started flight school. There's a class in the Army that you got to take to become what's called a warrant officer. It's a warrant officer candidate school. And so he was not going to flight school. He was becoming a warrant officer in a different branch than aviation. And then I was there to do warrant officer school and then go to flight school afterward. And so, but his wife and my wife had the same first name. So
and we were all National Guard, so
and they were all National Guard, like, so they all had National Guard stories that they could tell and like relate that way. And so we went over to their place for a barbecue a couple times, and then we tried to do some other.
No, we didn't go to their house. She was in Pennsylvania. Jed, like she had to travel in.
I could have swore he had a barbecue.
No.
Or maybe he just went to the one that we went.
We went to the barbecue place.
No, but we went to a barbecue at someone's house, but maybe he just went there. Anyway.
Yeah, maybe he went there, but she had to travel in. I picked her up from the airport.
We tried to do like a dinner get together, and then I got called in for something. I don't
You
remember.
like never showed up.
Yeah, I don't remember what exactly it was, but it was like I had to like sit there and wait around for hours because they had to go through 900 people on whatever this thing that we had to go in for was. And everybody, it was like everybody, all 900 students had to go in for some reason. So I never showed up. So anyway, what was that? Friday night? Yeah, Friday night. We they happened to be in town because he's retiring and he had to come out here for a brief. And so we're like, "Hey, we should do the meetup 2.0 and actually hang out and have a good time." So Krissimay just Googled, what's a good bar by this hotel that they were staying at, and found one that was like 4.8 stars or something like that on Google. Got like a 4.8 or something, so it got good reviews and everything. And so, they had chicken wings. I was craving chicken wings, and so she was like, "Hey, let's go there." And so they showed up before we did and sent a picture to my wife, and there was a freaking like amateur wrestling match. Like they had the wrestling ring set up in the middle of the street. And it would, like, when we got there, the police were still blocking off the street.
It wasn't like it was so amateur. It literally was like there was like a bunch of mattresses stacked on each other, and then there was like a larger mattress over everything, but the mattresses under everything were like all strapped together. And then there was like a large mattress, like an actual, like, I don't know, like a gymnastics mat over everything.
And then
That's how like amateur it
yeah,
was.
and then it had like a little rope set up for to show the ring and everything. It's like crazy. So then we get there, and it's like we try to turn to go down the street that the bar's on, and there's this police barricade there because they're doing amateur wrestling in the street. So we had to park like, I don't know, a quarter mile away. We just found a spot, walked to the bar.
But it didn't look, I didn't know anything about this borough or nothing. I just saw these good ratings. It looked like a decent website. Good food. Pictures look good for the food. So I was like, all right. We get there to this neighborhood, and I was like, oh my God, these friends of ours are thinking I brought them to the ghetto.
Yeah, so we had a great night, and we were like hanging out. I got my chicken wings. I had a couple sour monkey victory sour monkeys and a Modelo. Krissimay had a weird like pumpkin margarita, and
Oh yeah.
and then a s'more shooter, and that was it, right? That's all you had? Oh no, you had a Jameson and Coke.
Yeah, I
So
had the pumpkin margarita. I had Jameson Coke, because the pumpkin margarita, for one thing, was mega strong. I'm not a big like tequila drinker anymore. That, like, when I was in law enforcement, I had so much tequila. I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. Bad. And then, but it was like it was like canned pumpkin, just like grit at the bottom of this drink. I was like, I can't gag this down anymore. It was so gross. And I was just like, well, I paid for this drink. I'm going to drink it, but it was nasty. And then, so I was like, do they have orange Jameson? Nope, they didn't have orange Jameson. So that's like, whatever. So I had Jameson Coke, and then I did that pudding shot. Pudding shot was strong, actually. I mean, not as strong as the ones I made that one time, but.
oh yeah.
That was going to kill you strong.
Yeah. Yeah, those things didn't set after 3 months in the freezer.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we, the night we had a great time catching up and just hanging out, and at the end of the night, we walked out into the street and to go back to the car, and there was some guy out there that was still jazzed up from the wrestling and started to step up to Krissimay. I think he was hitting on her.
Into my face.
Yeah, he
Well,
was hitting on her. He
he
was like,
got into my space first. I
he was like,
walked.
I'll wrestle you. I'll pin you to the ground, brother. He's
Yeah,
acting like
he got
Randy
into my
Savage.
space first, and I was like, oh. He got in my space. He said something. I don't remember what he said. And then I was like, where's all the wrestling? There was wrestling out here before. Cause I was like, shit, this dude's in my space and he's saying something. He's aggressive. So I was going to like lighten the mood and be like, where's the wrestling? And then he was like, I'll pin you to the ground. And I was like, shit. And he's like in my space even closer. And I stepped into me and I was like, oh, this dude is almost my height. He's like a little taller than me. I'm short. But he looked like that guy on Dazed and Confused. The guy with the beanie with the long hair. He's like, yeah, man. And that's what he looked like. But he had shorter hair, kind of dreadish looking type hair. That's what he looked like. He was as skinny as me. So I think I could have taken him. But I was just like, this dude's going to hit a girl? Let's get out of here. I don't know what kind of drugs this guy's on. Like, and I was just like joking and then I'm out of here. And I was trying to catch up to everybody. And I could hear them talking behind us. I was like, they're catching up to us. Holy cow, I gotta walk faster. And I thought they were after us. He was trying to fight me.
Yeah, so yeah, we got into the car, and of course, Krissimay drove to the bar. She tried to push the seat back for me for when I was going to drive home. But you know, it's also got to get pushed down, and the mirror's got to get adjusted because I'm quite a bit taller than her.
I could hear them talking, and it was getting closer, and I was like, "Gitch, we gotta hurry up." And I don't know what he was doing. In my mind, I imagined he was getting faster. And I was like trying to walk, but do it a lot faster. So I was like midget feet, like.
Yeah, she started running.
And no, I didn't start running till I hit around the corner. I was like, they're right behind us. And so I got around the corner of this church. I'm like, run. And literally my car was like 3 cars down the street. So I didn't have far to run. But I felt like I booked it. He probably made like 3 large steps and made it to the car. I was like, get in. I got in. I locked the doors. And I was like, go. I felt like we peeled out of there. It's probably not really peeling out. It's just because I drive a stick shift. So he was probably like, all right. But I always feel like he's giving me whiplash when he drives my car anyway.
He says that, but...
He says this because my brakes are touchy.
She gives me a bad name. She tells all her friends that I can't drive a stick. Even though I've been driving a stick since I could drive.
You've been driving a stick, but you, like, every deployment, it's gotten worse.
Well, because the manual transmission in Afghanistan are, like, super sloppy. But irregardless, I'm not that bad of a driver. It's not that bad. The only thing that happens is sometimes the brake is a little bit touchier than I expect it to be, and I stop a little bit more sudden than I expect to. And other times...
I didn't expect it to happen like that, that's for sure.
And other times, there's just other drivers that I'm just trying not to have a collision with.
I know, but I don't have near as much as near collisions as you do. It freaks me out. Man, I like it if I don't have to drive, but I don't feel safe if I don't drive.
I've literally not had a single accident in my entire life.
That's not true. Remember when you fell asleep when we were driving back from Chris and Laura's?
Yeah, and the insurance adjuster said there's literally no damage to this guy's car. We're not going to count this. That's not an accident. I love tapped him at less than 5 miles an hour.
Still. There was something else I don't remember. I did take out the barriers.
Yeah, you took out the barriers and you turned into that post out there in Washington, scraped up the side of the Titan.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
Oh,
didn't.
and jackknifed the trailer.
I didn't turn into it. It was just no way you could get out of that parking ramp. You never were in that parking ramp. You don't even know what it was like.
Well, we parked in that parking ramp when we went to the lawyer one time. I saw it.
No, this was the children's place.
It was you said it was the same parking ramp. I saw the place that you were talking about. I mean, I get it. Cuz when we went and parked there, we took the Corolla. I think we still had the No, we didn't. Well, we had the Rogue at that time. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. It was way smaller than my Titan, that's for sure.
Yeah. Whatever we took, it wasn't the Titan.
It definitely, like, I thought my Titan was going to, like, scrape the ceiling. It definitely didn't even go through that curve. Like, I don't even understand, why do they put all those, like, yellow, cement barriers? It's like, dude, we're trying to leave, and you want us to pay for parking at this part, but you want us to go, like, through this, like, really tight curve. Like, nobody's truck is going to fit through this. Like, for a long ass truck, it doesn't fit through this curve. There's no way you can get into the curve and then get to the pay part without scraping it.
Yeah.
I mean, if you had a short box, maybe, but not as long as my truck was. Like, after that time, you had to get up on that one curb part to do it. That's what I learned. Sniffles is straight up just passed out over here.
Oh, yeah?
Mhm.
He's a little cute guy.
Can you see him?
Oh. He's just zonked. He's like, that's a good place to sleep. This is Dad's pillow.
Yeah. Oh, it's the little Viva over there. She's just so happy that her rug is back.
Oh, yeah? She's laying on it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's just like, oh, I can give myself a bath over here again. And Barley's so happy. He can just lay with me over here. He doesn't gotta lay on the floor by my feet and get all tangled in the cords and shut the computer off.
Right.
Did you ever tell Steve?
Yeah, I sent him a text.
That's weird. You should just call him. Say, hey, sugar buns, where are you?
He might already be passed out.
It is Sunday. That's the first time we've had somebody from Minnesota in our stream.
Yeah, that was
Like, just like authentically coming in.
Yeah, just like, hey, I'm from Minnesota.
Right? That's so neat. And then they said the pond. I was like, oh, they're from the
Yeah,
UK. Okay.
yeah, that's
I
what I
got a lot of
thought
friends
too.
there. And then they're like, Minnesota. I'm like, we definitely have a lot of friends from there.
Yeah.
It's funny how my Twitch account online has a different picture than my Twitch on my phone.
Really?
How is that? Yeah.
What do
Yeah.
you?
On my Twitch on my phone, I'm still blonde, but on here, I have red hair.
Hmm. I don't know. That's weird. Because it
'Cause
should
I
be
only
the
like,
same.
yeah, it should be. I only pull Twitch up like mobile.
Yeah. Lulu's stomping around in here.
She's a little bully.
Yeah.
And I have a doctor's appointment early in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can't stay up until 3, is what you're saying?
Mm-mm.
That's fine with
No.
me. I'm usually done by 1 at the latest.
Yeah, I gotta be there at like 8:20, I think my appointment is.
When I gotta get up and start doing homework.
Well, I already started reading my work for this week.
Yeah, my stuff doesn't unlock until Monday. I can't work ahead.
Mm. Well, I have like a whole plethora of stuff I'm supposed to read this week for one class. I haven't looked at the
Yeah.
second class.
Yeah, your reading list looks like my master's class's reading list. It's crazy.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I have to start doing that journal for the one class. Plus, I have a project for both classes next week.
You should learn how to use Claude AI.
I'm sure they're going to know everybody's using that. And they're going to find some way to check if you are.
No, all you use it for, because you can literally put a PDF in there. You can drag a PDF in there and you can say, "Can you summarize this in 2 paragraphs?" It could be like a 20-page PDF, and you have Claude basically give you the cliff notes, and then you can write your forum post based on that. And then if you want to go back and read the whole thing later because it's interesting, you can, but at least that way you can get through your schoolwork quickly and, you know, do what you got to do. I'm not saying have ChatGPT or have Claude AI write the post for you, but Claude AI specifically can summarize those readings for you, so you don't have to read 20 pages of PDF. Because a lot of that stuff is like, you know, it's the introduction, and then you have all the like how they carried out the experiment that really, who, you know, for your purpose, who cares, and then they talk about their conclusion and their findings and then the conclusion. So it's like you don't.
Well, right. Like the one, like the first article, or not article, I call it article, but the first source
Journal
I
entry?
was reading tonight, huh?
The first journal article.
Yeah. Yeah. The first journal article I was reading was, oh, the name escapes me, but he was the one that did all the research on, oh, I want to say maybe his name's Bandura, but he's the one that did the Bobo doll experiments, you know, and on, you know, children observation and mimicking and aggression and all that. And And I've already like learned all that for one thing. I did that in like the first psychology class that you take. You watch
Yeah.
the video and you learn and read it and whatever. And that's the whole reason why there's all those like warnings and ratings on all the violent, video games now is because of his studies. So, um, so anyway, I know all about it anyway, but that's the first thing about is because it's about him. And I was like, well, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I remember like what he took his teachings from, and then it explains all like where they got their teachings from. It's like, well, they branched from Freud, who branched from Adler, Aldred, whatever, the A word guy, and then went to Skinner and Watson, and then he went from them, and whatever, yada yada. So
are you just kind of like learning the history of?
So the one class is is called personality psychology, and you basically are learning about the different personality disorders for one, but also like at the beginning you're learning all the different like theorists and like their theories and how they like designed and what their like role was in psychology, how they came upon that, like their whole progression and like early childhood, what developed them, what formatted their psyche, where they went to school, how they did their research, how they whatever, their whole career progression, and then their research project and where they taught or researched and their significant developments and um and what they've done for the world of psychology. And so we're learning all of the different theories that contribute to personalities and personality traits and personality development, but then we will learn all the different personality like disorders. And because that builds off of that, you learn like all the types of theories that could like lead into why did this personality disorder develop, like what theory would you go off of, and what stage did this possibly happen during, what might have like happened in this person's life that contributed to this disorder.
I mean, it sounds interesting, but it's just a lot for an undergrad.
It is a lot. And like for me, it makes a lot.
Especially for what is it, like a 200 level course?
Yeah, I think I get 2 or 3 credits.
Well, no, what's the course number? It's like psychology.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a 200 level. It's
Yeah,
221.
so that just seems like a lot for an undergrad.
Yeah, and it's crazy. And it's interesting though because it's like for one, all kinds of people think I'm an expert for one. Like you do, like so every week you have to do your discussion board. By Wednesday you have to do your discussion, and they give you like, here's your one thing that you're gonna like talk about, and then here's the second thing you're gonna talk about. You have to post your 2 posts by Wednesday, and then you have 3 people that you have to like respond to. You have to have so many words per response, so 3 people you got to respond to. And you have your 2 topics, so you have like a minimum 600 words you have to write, and then 900 words in responses. But then when somebody responds to your response, then you have to respond to their response. It could go on forever until midnight on Sunday. Like your instructor is going to go and like let's say you respond to them. Okay. So you have to do the 3 responses. And then if they respond back to you and it's something that needs a response, you got to respond back to them. If they follow back with a response, you got to respond back to them. And it goes on until midnight Sunday.
Sheesh.
Yeah. And if you don't respond, you get marked off. I didn't know that. I got marked off a 0.5 point.
Wow, really?
Because I just didn't check. I didn't have time to check. I was like, oh, I did my like 3 responses. And it's not very like easy. It's like, okay, well, it says that there's like, 157 unread posts. Well, how many of those have to do with me? Not any, probably. So how do I like pick through and find the ones that have responded to me? Well, now I have to go through and like remember who did I respond to, find that thread, find my post to theirs, and look and see if they responded to me, and then go through my thread off their thread. It's like, it's not like Facebook.
So with
notify you.
With at least with my classes, when you go into the main thing, it tells me when I have somebody who's directly responded to me, and then it tells me how many unread posts I have.
Yeah, it says there's unread posts, but it says all of the unread posts.
Oh, it doesn't tell you if anybody specifically responded to you.
No,
that
it
sucks.
says I have 157 unread posts.
Jesus.
Yeah, like hundreds. And I'm just like, holy shit, so many people posted to mine. And then you go in and you're like, nobody posted to mine. Nobody even responded to my post. Like millions of people posted on other people. Nobody responded mine, which they finally did. But yeah.
Well, I mean, it's less for you to respond to. So.
Yeah. It's like freaking weird, right? So yeah, so that's the one instructor. She's like super strict on that. The other one is just like whatever. But it's like interesting though, because it's like I mean, you can specifically see in our situation with Chrissy Gumi, like where things possibly like in situations in her life, like where things went awry, obviously, and how it's going to impact her later in life, and like specifically like how it's going to impact her, and then especially depending on what was done to her, how that's going to affect her, because that's a whole different can of worms. And so I'm not an expert on that, but like I'll learn it. And so just by talking about just the simple stuff that we're like reading about right now, it specifically deals with like what we deal with in our life. And so I can talk about that, and they're just like, oh my gosh, like, so based off what you've seen or experienced in your personal situation, what would you say is is a stage that she was affected? And I would say, like, obviously, like, I didn't have this class before. I had regular psychology, and I just from regular psychology from the very beginning, I knew because of this, that, whatever, at this certain age, she was going to have trouble at a later time frame. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen or what the fallout was going to be like, but I knew it was going to be a situation. And I knew it was going to be like us on like the hamster wheel, just like scurrying to try and like stop the damage from happening.
Well, yeah, and it's good that we got her into confirmation classes, because for one, she's super excited about them. It was like super cute watching her just interact with everybody today. And then for two, it's gonna be Oh, Steve's at his sister's. He's going home in 30 minutes. 2, it's going to be like her getting linked in with kids that are like interested in the same stuff, have the same faith, like, you know the same information essentially. Like, I think it's going to be really good. That Ryder kid is super shy too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The guy with the mullet?
Yeah.
The kid with the mullet?
Yeah. The one that does BMX racing.
Is that what he does?
Yeah. That's what he had him pray for. He's doing a race this week. Apparently he got 3rd in state last year.
Wow.
So might have to go see, because I used to be way into all that BMX stuff when I was younger.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I had a BMX bike.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean you're way into that. It just means you owned a BMX bike.
Well,
Everybody back in the day had a BMX bike.
Well, not everybody had a BMX bike that had the like little cam on the brake cables that would allow you to keep spinning the pedals infinitely without tangling up the cables.
I don't know what that means. I just know that my brother could spin his steering wheel or the handlebars and it'd go ding 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 ding.
Yeah. Yep.
Like my dad just got that for him at Toys R Us.
I got mine at the Stillwater bike store. I got a Haro Zippo. And I could
Well, I don't know what my brother's was. It just said BMX.
That's what my brothers said back in the 80s.
Well, yeah, this was back.
I guess it was in the 80s, huh? Well, that would have been, yeah, it would have been, yeah, obviously the 80s, because I was not alive in the 70s. But yeah, my brothers just said BMX on it too. But yeah, I could ride it backwards, and I could do a quarter of what's called a fire hydrant, which is where like so I could get to the point where I'm basically standing on the pegs in front of the bike, like the bike's rolling this way and I'm going backwards, and I'm holding onto the handlebar, standing on the pegs with the front wheel facing backwards and me facing backwards. And then what you're supposed to do is put your foot on the front wheel to kick the back side up, and then like go around in a circle like that. I could never get the part where you go around in a circle and get back on the bike the regular way, but I could ride it backwards on the front pegs. And my mountain bike, I could ride a wheelie all the way down my street.
Well, I can't. But we used to.
I can't now, but I could.
Kevin got like a freaking flat tire. I don't know. Apparently there's like tubes inside the rubber part of your tires back in the day. And he got a flat tire on his bike. We just took the whole tire off and we used to ride it on the metal part. And we called it the Flintstone Special. And we would like ride it down the driveway and it hurt your ass. Like you'd get down at the end of the driveway and there was like a part where like the tar part of your driveway would get down to the cement part, like the little dip part, and then you get back to the tar part again. And that part was like, and it was like painful, like, cause he had like, the regular seat on his bike. I had a banana bike, banana seat bike or whatever, with like the big like handlebars, like the huge handlebars, and you like rode your bike like this with like your arms way out like you were like a freaking 70s motorcyclist or something. And I don't know what the heck it's called. I don't know. Anyway, I had like little streamers on my handlebars. I had a little ding on mine. I had little pegs that my dad put on my back wheels that they glowed in the dark, but they made nasty ass sounds like when you'd like, start pedaling. They'd go. But yeah.
Do you have the baseball cards in your spokes?
No, I didn't put baseball cards in my spokes.
Oh, that was the cool thing to do. Because you'd start
No.
going fast and it'd be like make it sound like a motorcycle. At
I
least.
didn't have baseball cards. The only cards that I collected was Garbage Pail Kid cards.
Oh, okay. So you put
I
your
wasn't gonna ruin those.
garbage pail kids cards in your spokes?
No, they were inside a book with the stickers that went with them.
Mm. Okay.
They're collectibles. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I had the banana seat bike, and Debbie had like a regular, like she had like the regular seat, but it was like more, I don't know, wide. I guess it'd probably be like the seat I have on my bike currently. She had a regular seat, and then Kevin just had a regular BMX bike. His bike was so small, I just remember thinking it was like a little tiny kid bike. But like all kinds of kids rode the same size bike. Like all the teenagers rode bikes that size. His age rode bikes that size. Like they all rode the same bike. It was weird. Like kids on the street would take his bike and do tricks on it. And he was just like, whoa. Until like his tire wouldn't work, and then it was a Flintstone special.
Then it was the Flintstone special.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But Amanda, she had an actual like go-kart type thing that my grandpa made for her. He like soldered all these like metal bars together and wheels and shit, and she would get out there on the street and she'd be like pedaling her thing together, and she was so slow compared to us because she had like a whole
I bet, because she was in this like weird go-kart.
she was in a whole ass contraption, you know.
Yeah.
I would get behind her and I would like push her and give her like a head start. She still couldn't keep up. I think Viva needs to go outside.
All right, I'll take her out.
She's like at the top of the stairs looking down.
All right, I will be right back. Until then, have fun with Krissimay, everybody.
I guess you're stuck with me. Talking about whatever I choose to talk about. You never know what that could be. Barley keeps stretching. Oh, I guess he wants to go with Viva. Okay, so the question has been brought up about me being young. Now I've explained that I just slather all of the, because look at, I don't have any eye wrinkles. I just slather all of the eye cream on me, all of the face cream. I don't wear foundation on my face. I just put like lip stuff on, eye makeup, mascara, bronzer. That's it. I don't wear foundation. I don't cover my freckles up or anything like that. So I don't have to. I have decent looking skin and I'm 45. Nobody ever believes me I'm that age. But somebody on a stream a while ago asked me to show my hands. They're like, show me your hands and I'll tell you your age. And I was like, okay. Showed my hands and they were like 43. That's freaking ass close, you know? Like, you guessed my age off my hands. Yeah, I don't ever put lotion on my hands. Nothing. But I need to because I get super nervous. I go to the doctor all the time and I get really nervous at the doctor. So then I start picking at my nails or I pick at my cuticles or dry skin or something. I start picking. And now I have the worst picked up fingertips. I got to put band-aids on them. It's bad. It's bad. And then I'm always putting like, so I have like this huge bottle of hand sanitizer. I have a couple of bottles. I have a couple bottles in my bedroom. I have some in the bathroom just in case, like, I wash my hands and then after I wash my hands, I spray my hands down with hand sanitizer. Because I don't trust that my towel that I wash or I dry my hands off with are like decently like unbacteria like. It sounds really weird. It's like I'm a germaphobe or something. I'm not a germaphobe, but there are some things that just gross me out. So I put all the like antibacteria stuff on my hands though, and then they dry out, you know, so it doesn't help the situation. But I did buy some decent like hand cream the other day. It's just I have it inside my purse and not by where I sit. It is so cold in my bedroom. It's like I need a sweatshirt on. I don't know what the temperature is like where everybody else is, where you're at, but here in Pennsylvania, it's starting to get like chilly every day. And that's not good. Like, I don't do well in the cold. I already bought my winter jackets because when I got here in June, it was pretty chilly. And I was like, if this is what it's like in the summer here, what am I going to do when it gets to be winter time? Like, I am not going to survive. Like, I have not lived in a winter for years, like over a decade. So, like, what was I going to do? So, I got a couple winter jackets. Like, even last year, I had to go back to Minnesota and it was going to be like, I don't know, I think it was like February. And it was going to snow when I was home. And I was like, I don't have a warm enough winter coat to deal with the weather there. I don't own any mittens. I don't own a scarf, a hat, nothing. Like, I was just like, shit, I am not prepared for this. And I had been home like that October and I was freezing to death then. Like, I had to go to REI and buy a bunch of shit. Like, I was freezing. So, yeah. And now all the stuff I bought at REI is like super humongous on me because I lost a lot of weight since then from being sick. And now it's huge. Now I need new stuff that fit me and I don't look like a bag lady in it. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I cannot stop yawning. I'm just so tired today. Oh my gosh, I am gonna need a sweatshirt here soon. It is getting chilly. He said he turned the heat on to 70, but we live in this old ass house that we're renting right now. If we actually end up staying in Pennsylvania, we'll probably buy a house, but we'll have to wait until our lease is done. But our house was made in like 1890, so I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cold here this winter in the house because it's made in 1890. So I think I'm gonna need like an electric blanket, probably a space heater, a million blankets, a bunch of sweatshirts. I already have boots, so I'm good there. I'm just wearing my boots in the house. I don't know. I do have some like fur-filled moccasins, so I wear those around the house already. Oh my god, I apologize. Holy cow, I'm so cold. I'm just waiting for Gitch to get back so I can go grab a sweatshirt because I'm chilly. He's trying to lure the dogs back up the stairs. Oh, hi, Barley's. You're back? Come on. Here you are, Barley. Oh, no, just not step on me. Oh, yeah, it's raining outside. Let's not get on me. Just raining? Yuck. Apparently it's wet outside.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's raining.
Yep, well, Barley made sure he let me be aware of that.
The air poop, so at least they didn't poop me off.
Well, that's good. Yeah, Barley's got like mud all over his paws, so. Did she go potty? Well, that's good. In the rain?
In the rain. Well, it's not raining super bad.
All right, I'm gonna get a sweatshirt on because I'm getting cold, and I'm gonna get some more wine.
Okay.
I'm gonna come over and get some more wine.
Bam. Then it's just gonna be me.
All right, I'll be back in a second. Hold on, divas.
Now I get to talk about whatever I want to talk about.
Oh, I don't mean to step on you, puppy. Barley, what are you doing?
Hey, what's going on? Begadagi? Begadaji? Begadagi? How you doing, man? Where are you coming to us from? Russia. All right. How are things going for you over there? Are you closer to Moscow or are you by the border? Oh, yeah? Well, welcome to the show. St. Petersburg, okay. Yeah, Krissimay has seen the pictures of St. Petersburg. It definitely looks pretty in the photos. Are you guys, is it snowy there yet for you guys? I don't know if it's too early. September. Well, right now, well, big picture, we're in the United States.
Where's the wine?
It's right here.
At all?
I've had 2 glasses. Do you not want this? Okay.
Oh, yeah, I do want that. There you go.
Thank you. But right now we live in Pittsburgh area. I'm doing programming for my work right now, so thank you. Where did Oh, did you see him in the background? It was probably Barley. He's the big dog. We also have Viva's down by my feet right now. She's a little puppy. Come here, Viva Lou. That's little Viva Lou.
Oh, yeah, she's my old lady dog.
Yep. Let's get it's Krissimay. She's happy. She got some mats on her we're gonna have to get out.
Yeah, I started grooming her the other day, but Barley was getting all in her face and everything. So what's the temperature over in St. Petersburg then? You should look it up.
Yeah, are you dealing with snow right now, or?
Let's look it up. I don't think it's snowing
All right.
yet, but I think
Well, it was good to meet you. Thanks for coming in.
hopefully we'll see you again soon.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah, I wonder what it's like there.
You too. Good luck to you.
I don't think it's snowy there yet. I think they have a fall time like us. And like where Chris is, like it's been pretty hot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Like they seem to have like a very similar fall time like Minnesota.
Okay.
I can't imagine it's like that different than where he is. It doesn't seem to be like super far from him, distance-wise. It seems like everything is super close over there. I need to get my tissue. That's the first time we've ever had anybody from Russia on our stream too. So now we have somebody from Minnesota, somebody from Russia.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We've had somebody from, let's see, we've had somebody from Morocco. We've had somebody from India. We've had people from Kenya. We've had people from the UK, Germany, Egypt. We've had, all over the States, obviously. Where else? Anything else? Anyplace else? Any other countries? I don't think so. Oh, okay. Okay. I thought I put my sweatshirt on backwards. I didn't.
Oh, you put it on backwards?
No, I didn't. What are you doing? You're just all absorbed in something over there.
Oh, trying to get Java installed.
Isn't that something that should already be on there?
It should have been, but it wasn't, so now it is. Oh, I'm gonna kill this bottle of wine. Bentgate. It's a pretty good one. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Did we have that one before too?
I don't think so. I don't remember having it.
Nip here is just like losing his mind. He just like jumps and just runs for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
It's like the weirdest thing. Oh, well, that was the situation.
No, it was the kittens came crashing upstairs.
Oh, I see Dahlia. She's got a huge tail.
Really?
Yeah, her tail's all puffed out.
Must have been chased by a ghost or something.
Yeah, Discord. Oh, Barley's gonna check it out now. Those dogs are so funny. They hang out on the upper steps just to lurk.
Yeah. Yeah, they're little crazies sometimes.
Oh, yep. Barley's checking out the kitten. She's been like hanging out on the little stairs too. She just lays on the stairs now that they have the little carpet pads or whatever.
Yeah.
She's just been hanging out on them too. She's just like, oh yeah, I like these. This is like a little bed. Here, let him be. Get out of my garbage, dude.
There's nothing in there.
I know, he just keeps sticking his head in it. He's probably upset that you took the garbage out and there's nothing for him to get into.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, like Pierre puked yesterday and Krissimay like picked up the puke and then she went to put the paper towel in my trash and I was like, you don't put it in that one. She's like, why? It's the garbage. I'm like, yeah, for like any dog to just take the puke out of, you like you put it in the one that has the lid on it so they can't just go in and get it. She's like, well, then why would you put anything in this trash can?
She don't understand a lot.
That was so weird. So I was like looking at like decor ideas on Pinterest yesterday or maybe this morning actually, probably in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep. Anyway, I ran into like some really cool like lighting ideas. It turned out it was like from some like company like they make all their lighting like in-house and stuff and it's from Minnesota.
Really?
Yeah. Only thing is, you basically need to be a millionaire to buy the stuff and the furniture and stuff from them.
Go figure.
It's from Edina, of course.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
like,
someday we'll be able to buy the lottery tickets again.
so they had these really cool chairs, and I was like, oh, these would be nice chairs for a dining room table. But each chair was like $400, and I was like, I don't really want to spend $400 per chair. But then, um, the light, like the lighting like piece or whatever,
Yeah.
just for three of the hang down pieces, like it'd be like a whole like unit, right? And just to have three of the little globes to hang down was $1,500.
Yeesh.
And the unit that I saw had like um 4 or 5 of them, and then they had 2 of them like next to each other. So it was like a whole thing, like 10 together hanging down.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's a whole like $10,000 lighting unit. Who paid that much?
Right? Well,
That's
that's like
insane.
the love sack or whatever it is.
Hmm.
Like, it's an awesome couch till you got to pay $10,000 to get it. It's like, Jesus.
Yeah, I mean, who's buying them?
Apparently, lots of people, because and they're selling.
I was looking at a couch today, and it was a place where you can choose like your fabric, just like at Lovesac. You can choose your fabric and your color. You basically choose the style of couch. You get it like custom made for you, basically. You choose your style, you choose like how long you want your couch, you choose the fabric. They had like a million types of fabric, colors, and styles and whatnot. And then they make it for you. So if you were to put in your order today, you wouldn't get your couch until December 3rd, but it's made for you. You can like have your legs put on, certain type of wood. You choose your wood or metal if you wanted a certain type of metal. But like, I don't know. Apparently, it's supposed to be a nice couch. I'd never heard of the company, but I was like doing research. I was like, what are the best couches out there? Blah, blah, blah. And so then I found this company and I was looking at them like, oh, I like this couch. And then it was like, oh, not super expensive, but expensive enough that it's just like, I hope it's a good couch for that much money. Because then you still
Right?
need a love seat. Like you still need a love seat. The love seat cost was as much as what we spent for a sectional.
Crazy.
Barley, get out of the garbage, dude. But I mean, I like made, a little like favorites list. So that way, if I ever find something that looks similar to it, then I'll be like, oh, this is what I like.
That reminds me, I got to look at that Mac website.
That reminds me, we need to do the paperwork for Chrissy Gumi's IEP meeting.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on the Mac website. I was like looking, but it kind of glitches. At least it does on my phone. Um, so I think it's best if you look at it from a computer.
It's been working okay, but right now I'm just tracking these faucets. I got one that's done in 20 hours. It's still got an $8 bid, and the 19-hour one is a $7 bid.
Hmm.
I'm gonna wait till they're 2 hours away, and then or 2 minutes actually.
Oh, okay. Well, and then like, you know, it would be like super good if like we actually just went there and looked, you know. We can
Yeah.
like scope this stuff out, write down like what we need to look at on the thing.
Well, yeah, if we're gonna buy stuff for like reselling, we definitely have to go there. Because you don't want to buy like a pallet of just a bunch of broken crap and not be able to sell any of it.
Yeah. Like they have all those robots, like those iRobots.
Do they?
Yeah, they have a ton of them.
That's cool.
They have an espresso virtual plus.
Does it work?
Yeah, lots. It says like new.
Hmm.
They have tons of them on there. They just have, it's just an open box.
That's cool.
Wireless karaoke machine.
Well, we already have a karaoke machine.
I don't know, but I mean, pretty cool. Hanging down light, that would be nice just to like use in the dining room and then bring it with us.
Just uninstall it and take it with us when we move.
Yeah. That way I could have pretty lights while I'm living here. Oh, you know, they have all those like fake greenery walls, you know, where they look like they're hedges. They have those, they're called boxwood panels. It looks like you have like vines all over a wall, basically.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I see one right now. That would be like perfect for Chrissy Gumi's room. A room in a bag. We could get
In a
the
bag?
computer. Yeah. Let's see what all is it. Maybe it has the curtains I need. Well, it's queen size, so it's not exactly what I need. But yeah, it comes with your comforter, your shams, decorator pillows, 2 valances and curtains. Yeah, it's like everything. It's weird. Bunch of juicers.
I saw they have a Ninja cold press juicer at Target.
Oh yeah.
That thing looks awesome. I'd like to use our juicer more. I need to just get in the habit of using it. Well, I should get like some plastic jugs that I can store the juice in, so that I can make more than just like a glass at a time.
Oh, they have a foam mattress topper. We could get that for the futon. We'll just put
Oh,
Paul on the futon. We'll
put Paul on the
that there.
futon.
Yeah.
Is
We'll
that why
put
you're
that
trying to
there.
put it up on the top floor so he can keep an eye on Chrissy Gumi?
Oh, wait, yeah. Yep. We'll give Beth Ann the nice bed. We'll put Paul on the futon with a mattress topper. A lot of computer desks. Extra wide baby gate.
Yeah.
That's where people need to get their baby gates off this place. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Here's a iLife 2-in-1 robot vacuum and mop.
Go.
Here's an Instant Pot Duo Plus 9-in-1 multi-cooker. It's not dented.
Instant Pot Plus.
Yeah. Mine's a 6-in-1. This is a 9-in-1.
That's cool.
I don't know what my deal is. I've got like a tickle in my throat now.
Is it because of the wine, you think?
I don't know. No, it just could just be. Here's the hardware for a sliding barn door.
For a sliding barn door?
Mm-hmm.
Just the hardware?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I like those pet supply steps. I'm like, oh, if we got a big enough step, maybe our dogs would use the steps again. Oh, here's a pretty chandelier. We'll get that.
My dad used to work with somebody whose last name was Lear.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Yeah. They had a daughter with first name Crystal, middle name Shanda. It's Crystal Chandelier.
Oh, it's at my throat. Oh. I need to have something to eat too.
What's that?
I said I need to have something to eat too in a little bit here.
Oh, yeah.
Because this wine's hitting me hard.
What would you like to eat?
That's a good question. I don't even remember what I bought.
What's that?
I don't remember what I bought. Do you have any suggestions?
Food?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We've got more baked beans.
Nope, don't need any more of that.
We've got what else do we got? We got baked beans. We got crab rangoon.
You're gonna cook all that in the middle of the night?
I mean, we could just throw it in the air fryer for a little bit. We've got what else do we got? We've got some tater tot casserole left, or tater tot hot dish.
Mm.
got a little bit of dip left. There's always peanut butter jelly sandwich. But you can't have the wheat. We're out of sourdough.
You guys ate all the sourdough?
Well, I had a sandwich for lunch, and then we had 2 sandwiches at dinner time. And that's all it took.
Why didn't you guys eat the actual bread that you should be eating?
I don't know. I mean, sourdough's good.
Yeah, but it was the bread that I could eat.
Yeah. I forgot that you couldn't have the whole wheat bread till just now.
Oh, I can have. Do we still have wheat thins?
I think there's wheat thins, yeah.
And Borsten and wheat thins.
Borson and wheat thins? All right, I'll go get that for you. I will be right back. I clearly have had a bit of wine.
Yeah, why?
Because I walked all the way up here only holding the Borson. No knife, no wheat thins, just the Borson.
Wow. That's funny.
Hey, Steven's here.
Hey, Steven. You looking good, boo.
Steven, welcome to the show. How you doing, my friend?
Barley's already acting the fool here.
Of course he is.
When will you remove your pants, he says.
Well,
he does it every day. You just don't
yeah.
see it.
It'll
Even I
be
don't see it sometimes.
shortly after the stream ends.
Sometimes I don't see it happen.
No, that's all right. I'm okay.
So you can see my ding dong. Oh my lord. He is bound and determined to show you his junk.
What's that?
He's bound and determined to show you his junk.
Yeah. He's got that thing. Thomas, how are you? Welcome. Where are you coming from, Thomas?
What does he mean by play? I'm confused.
I don't know. Mine just chatting.
Well, because you do play games sometimes, so.
Yeah. Well, I got Minecraft going, but it's like it's Sky what is it? Sky Factory. So
Whatever happened to Bacon? Remember we used to watch him? Bacon?
yeah, he got
Because we watched the whole drama.
yeah, that whole drama happened and he just stopped streaming. And then the last tweet that he pushed out on Twitter, he got COVID. And he was like mad that whoever was around him that had it went around him and gave it to him essentially. Yeah. And haven't heard anything since, so I don't even know. Because he's diabetic too, so.
Well, I remember you were like, I wonder if he died from COVID.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because he dropped off the planet.
I mean, I hope not, but it's a shame that whole scandal happened, but, you know. You disappeared off of... Hold on a second. Still there. Camera disappeared. Poor connection. Shouldn't be. I'll be right back. Send Krissimay another invite here. So we'll do this. Invite. Send invite. Bear with me for a moment. You should have the invite. You should have the invite. In Twitch. All right.
I'm back.
There you are. Now you're back. All right, we got it figured out.
I could have probably found the link again. It was that you send me. Sometimes you send me a link in Discord. Sometimes it's in my email. Now it's in Twitch. It's hard to tell where you send me stuff.
Well, it's gonna be in Twitch now from now on because that's what works.
So was Steven just working all day, or was he partying all day?
Well, he was at his sister's, but I don't know. What were you doing, Steven?
His hammer watching his boyfriend. That's funny. Did you watch a football game? Packers lost today. Rams game.
Watch the Rams game, huh?
I just don't think I can drink any more of this wine.
No?
Mm-mm. No, I don't think I can get drunk like I was the other night.
No. Horizon, I'm not interested.
Yes, tell Steven how I almost got in a fight last night.
Yeah, she was
Somebody tried to take me on in the streets.
yeah, we wound up at a bar that had some amateur wrestling going on out in the street. and somebody was still very excited about the amateur wrestling when we left the bar and try to take on Krissimay.
He was like just a little taller than me too. He was like a midget. And as skinny as me. He was probably... How much do you think he weighed, Gitch?
$150 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. Yeah, he probably just had like 25 pounds on me. And like 4 inches. Do you want the cheese and the wheat thins? And
yeah, I'll come grab them.
I'm gonna start drinking my vitamin water.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I got a little barley. He's snuggling. Here's wine. Here's snackies. All right, there you go. Now you're all stocked up.
All stocked up. Right. Here we go.
Transferred my wine over to Gitch. Now he's all set.
Yep. Wine and crackers and cheese. Steve, it's probably going to be a early night for us tonight. Krissimay got an appointment in the morning.
I drank like 1 million bottles of, well, not really. I drank like a ton on Friday night. I was so drunk. I went to bed at like 4:30 in the morning, got up at 6:30.
Oh, wow, man. Thank you.
Got to the store at like 7:30 on Saturday morning so I could get all my stuff to make all my church food. Went to church Saturday at noon for all my old lady church food there. Was there. Fed everybody.
Yeah, and it was like a 3-hour thing.
Yeah. Oh, those women just kept going up for more and more plates. Like they non-stop ate the whole time. Like you would think all these old people would just like get up and get some food and like a small plate of something. Like, no. They were going up and up and up and up. Some of the women were like, I only eat junk food. That's why I brought dessert. Like, and they were just eating nothing but pie and cake and cookies. They just straight up skipped all the salads and food. And they just went straight to the end of the other side of the line. Just ate dessert, funny. Nothing but dessert. It was funny.
That is funny. Oh, life's too short. You gotta eat dessert first.
Yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. Like that D girl. Yeah, all she ate like, she went up 5 times and she got dessert. Literally, I counted 4 times. She went up another time after the presentation was done. It was some funny shit. But everybody was just like, you gotta bring your dip again.
Yeah. I'm fairly certain she was talking about you.
Mm-hmm.
When she was like, the women of the church know how to cook. We gotta have a potluck.
Well, yeah, because they were like, somebody made tater tot hot dish. Oh, this is the real stuff. Somebody's like, yeah, it tastes like it's got cream of mushroom soup. It was funny.
Way to make it.
They didn't have any tuna noodle salad though, or casserole though.
No?
Nobody made that. Nobody brought wild rice casserole.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, they're missing out. Missing some food.
They are definitely missing some food.
Like, how can you be Lutheran and not have that at your potluck? I brought the staples, but they were missing some. They had a bunch of pies. They had some chocolate cake. They had some cookies. They had a couple salads. They had a BLT salad or BLT pasta salad. That was okay. They had meatballs, Swedish meatballs.
That's my kind of thing.
And then they had baked spaghetti. And then they had my 3 dishes. Lemonade, water, my iced tea, my Sprite. Somebody was getting into the iced tea and they're like, I was wondering if somebody was going to open this up. That looked good to me. It's funny.
It's pretty good. At least the stuff you brought home. I don't know if they're...
Yeah, that's what I brought there. So.
Oh, okay. Stuff is good.
Yeah, I'll have to have a glass before it's all gone.
Yeah, before Georgia drinks it all, or before Krissimay drinks it all.
Yeah, maybe I'll have a glass tonight with my medicine.
I would recommend it because it is tasty. I've had 1 glass. I found it sitting out on the counter this morning, so clearly we know who did that.
Oh, my stomach is hurting now that I ate. It's the other side. It's like on the left side. It did that earlier today too.
Your left side started hurting?
Yeah. Let's see what that is. What could it be? Main symptom of pancreatitis.
The pain on the left side?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And it says if you have high fat content. Well, it is after I had it, all the food I've ate recently had high fat content. Like the dip I made, the like the cheese spread I just ate just now.
Yeah.
Oof. Ouch. It was painful. Mm. It's kind of like when my appendix was bursting, but not the same area.
You don't got one of those anymore, though, do you?
No, I had that taken. Well, it probably doesn't help that I just had some alcohol. I wonder if red wine makes it worse. I wonder if red wine makes it worse. Oh, so the alcohol consumption.
That sucks, because red wine's good for me.
What to do during a pancreatitis flare-up? Drink clear liquids, eat bland foods until you feel better. This includes rice, dry toast and crackers, bananas, applesauce. Jesus.
Steven, what are you drinking tonight?
Oh, Jesus. Does Pepto-Bismol help? Nope. Don't use that, it says. God, yeah. It says if you lay in your right side in a fetal position, it helps your pancreas drain. Mm. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So I really need a shovel. It's this one. Axe head, shovel, stick. Axe head. Shovel. Pick. This will. Can't stop pooping. What did you drink tonight? Was there anything in the drink? Was it laced with anything? Well, she's more worried, I think, than bored. She's got some pain that she's trying to figure out.
You know what? Remember, I was just having all the pain and everything. Says it can cause kidney failure.
What can cause kidney failure?
The pancreatitis.
Really?
Maybe
Well,
that was the cause of it. Maybe all that pancreatitis I had for so long was the cause of my kidney failure back in April.
could have been. I gotcha. Well, yeah. She gave me all her wine and all her cheese and crackers because she started feeling pain in her abdomen. And then she's been going down the rabbit hole on WebMD.
Not WebMD, the NIH.
I agree. She is extremely pretty, especially for everything that she's going through. A lucky,
Yeah,
lucky man.
and I don't have any wrinkles around my eyes or around my lips. It's crazy. I think that shocked Beth Ann the other night. I was taking
Thank you, Stephen.
I was wiping my makeup off and she was just like, "What light do you have?" And I was like, "It's my vanity light." She's like, "You have a ring light?" I'm like, "No, I don't have a ring light." She's like, "I need that light." I'm like, "It's not a light, it's my vanity." And I like turned my phone around so she could see. She's like, "What kind of vanity is that?" I'm like, "It's I don't know, it's one I bought." She's like, "What makes you look like you have the clearest skin ever?" I'm like, "I do. I don't even wear foundation on my face." She's like, "What?"
What?
I'm like, I use my Rodan Fields, I use my eye cream, like I just use my shit. And that's it. I put makeup on like on my eyes and my, bronzer and my um lip gloss, but I don't put a ton of caked up shit on my face to cover my freckles or nothing. I don't need to. Well, honey, I gotta get off here. I gotta change positions or something, 'cause this is hurting too much.
Okay.
You can keep going. I'm just gonna like go die for a bit.
Okay. I'll
All
just
right.
go to the game scene.
Good night, guys. I was saying good night to Steven.
All right. Say good night to Krissimay, everybody. Do you want me to stop streaming to your Twitch?
It's whatever you want.
Okay. This. Oh, this is all. Okay, well, let's do this for now. This is going to be the situation for a second here. Close that. Then I'll go over here. My camera should come up. Just like that. All right. Here. Oh, I must have had a green screen. Adjust this real quick. Pop up. There we go. And then I can go over here. in earnest. That. Sky Factory. Oh. Is go. Do it. All right. Here we go. Have not played this game in a long time. I think I'll make a couple of these. Then we gotta make a fence post. Can I even remember how to make a fence? Like that, and then that. Aha! Okay, so we'll put the fence up out here, as is my... Oh, that might not work. Can I? Okay, that'll work. Well, I usually... You know what? I know what I did. Okay. Don't drop it. What I would do is I can sacrifice this piece of dirt. Now, for sure, okay. So I need way more wood. So I got my little crafting area here. I think what I'll do... I'll go ahead and put this down. So I got a big old crafting area. Now I'll throw some dirt. No, I'm not gonna do it right up against the fence. Do is here. Yeah. You need to go to the ER. Feels solid there. So, if you don't know, if you build your platform as a plank and you build it on the bottom half of the cube, mobs won't spawn there. I can probably make more dirt. Nope, I can't make more dirt. Okay. What is it? F7? Yeah. F9? That's the chunks. F7 is the light level. We can see that there is no light anywhere. Let's get these trees growing. Yep. Oh, right. There's gotta be a... This must be here. Throw the tool in. Throw the wood in and it's repaired. Okay. Now I need... more sticks. That many. Huh. Forget. Oh, there it is. Oh. That. Right. Oops. And well, we are going to continue to make more fence. Let's get these going. Okay. Steven, you think I should throw on some Guild Wars 2? Oops. Oh, that was a mistake. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well. I don't know. Should I do Guild Wars 2 or should I do Starfield? I haven't played Starfield yet. Yeah. Maybe I'll throw some Starfield on. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna clean up and get Krissimay some tea, some sweet tea. When I come back, we'll do some Starfield. Just because I haven't played it yet. I would like to play it. So that's what we'll do. So let's go ahead. Hit up the BRB. And I will be back momentarily. Oh, I guess I need to have the microphone unmuted there. I gotta go close something on Krissymay's computer. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second. Okay, and it looks like we got Starfield showing up again, or showing up now. Okay, so have not played this yet. Haven't even had a chance to load into it, so this is a completely new experience for me. So we're gonna play for a little bit, and then I'm gonna get back to Krissimay. She's not feeling good, so. But I wanna get started with it. Let me what are the Yeah, I don't let's do it like this. Because it's I got it audio ducking, so when I talk, game audio should go down. So all right, new game. Confirm. KBM all the way. Steven, I missed that. I love you too, man. If you're still here. I hope you are. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh, probably because I tabbed out. $23.30, huh? 300 years in the future.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady.
Move my camera real quick here. Put it like, or you know what? I'll just shrink it down. Do like that. There for now. Okay.
Safe. Go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Stardock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Just adjusting my own audio here real quick.
Not untrue. A shame we won't find any down here.
I'd probably do it
But the
like
metal
this.
deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough junk fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
A group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, let's see what we've got. How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check out.
Sorry, everybody. Something. Stream Deck. There we go. Sure what that was, but oh,
Bell. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
Remember, Dusty, keep your breathing steady and never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Yeah, because God forbid we drill on a rock with breathable atmosphere.
Know what I love about working in Freestar Collective space? Fewer regs. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Heaps of red.
You think we'll be done here soon? Now I hear this is the last dig.
Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Yeah, okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get your cut.
she makes me think of the Belters in that.
Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional
The Expanse.
but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, with me. Dusty, you're up. Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay.
Glad when we're off this rock.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets? Hey!
Whoops.
Watch it!
Sorry.
Lynn sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
I'm busy. Anyone else to bother?
I didn't even talk to you, bro. You're gonna get a laser to the head.
Get ready, boys. Get back up here.
Careful! Take care of yourself out there.
It's time. You're with me.
This is Starfield, my friend. Let me know if the audio sounds good or I need to... Yeah. Thank you.
Let Helen do the job.
Alright, Dan is reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go. Hella, get the readings.
Who says I'm wearing underwear? Uh-oh. Oh. What's going on?
Yeah, about that.
Alright, there we go.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after? It'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Oh, I left my beer.
It's just another job. Come on.
We're getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Move the...
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Do you see anything?
Have any like actual weapons? Oh, this thing's like floating. Interesting. I just take it.
Dusty, snap out of it.
Hey, come on. Come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out. You know who you are? New recruit for Argos Extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Okay. I like that guy's beard. Yep, that's me. All right. Interesting. Hmm. Take that one. That color. Yeah, it's got to be the Tom Selleck. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh shit, look at that eye color. I'm gonna go with, yeah, I'll keep it with blue. Eyebrow color. Did you send it in the Apple Cache? Uh-oh. Didn't get anything in Apple Cache. Do PayPal. Oh man. Can stream elements real quick. Oops. I got the $5, Steven. Thank you very much. Some reason it didn't pop up as an alert though. That's weird. It would have. All right, back to the game. I really do appreciate that though, man. You don't got to do that. Teeth. That's crazy. Yeah, we're just gonna keep normal teeth. All right, I think that's good. Background. See, for a combat who values discretion above all else, the ability to approach a target while undetected. I like stealth. Well, standardized digital locking mechanisms are renowned for its security. Any code can be broken. I like that. Theft. Yep, that's me. That's my play style. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Cyber Runner. Traits. You volunteer a controversial experiment that combines alien and human DNA. As a result, you start with increased health and oxygen, but healing and food items aren't as effective. Okay. You own a luxurious, customizable house and a peaceful planet. Unfortunately, it comes with a $125,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank that has to be paid weekly. You are deeply connected to the feelings of others. Performing actions your companions' likes will result in a temporary increase in combat effectiveness, but if they don't like it, have the opposite effect. People person, that's not me. You gain access, special free star, collective dialogue options. Better rewards for some missions given by the faction, but crime bounty towards other factions is greatly increased. Hero worshipped. You've earned the attention of an annoying, adoring fan who will show up randomly and jabber at you incessantly. On the plus side, he'll join your ship's crew and give you gifts. Okay. Really need your alone time. Exerting yourself. Use less oxygen when adventuring alone, but more when adventuring with other human companions. Huh. Your parents are alive and well. You can visit them at their home, but you will automatically send 2% of your credits home to them every week. You grew up on the mean streets of Neon. Gain access to special dialogue options, better rewards for some missions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions greatly increased. Remember the Enlightened. Okay. Great Serpent. Grab Jump provides temporary boost to health and oxygen, but health and oxygen are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. Your body's become acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when in space, but decrease on the surface. Occasionally, you have crew. If you have crew trained in a certain ship system, that system will automatically repair itself to full health. However, all crew cost twice as much to hire. Oof. You've never acclimated to space. Health and oxygen are increased when on the surface.
Welcome aboard.
Oh, hello, Gandalf. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome back to the fold. Decrease when you're in space. Gain access special United Colonies dialogue, and someone put a price on your head, and word has spread. Occasionally, our mercenaries will show up and try to kill you, but being cornered gives you an edge. When your health is low, you do extra damage. Shoot. I don't like the dream home, but I don't want to have to pay. Kid stuff is cool, and that's only 2% of my credits. And it's a percentage base, so if I don't have any credits, I don't send anything home. I do hero worshipped. Do the Neon Street Rat. I think I'm gonna do kid stuff. Is 125,000? Is that the amount that I have to pay weekly, or is that the total amount? And once it's paid off, it's paid off. Maybe alien DNA. I think I'll do alien DNA. Why not? Let's see. Name. Gumgalog. Gumgalog.
You were one of the weirdest hires I've ever had. From hacking computers to digging for minerals, you're lucky our turnover rate is so high. Well, you got the sample. Client's on his way, then we all get paid. You remember anything that happened?
Incredible. Blanket toward the tunnel.
Easy there, high flyer. Probably just the endorphins kicking in when you passed out. Don't go having an experience on me. You'll walk it off. More importantly, we got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
Best mastery. Okay.
Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated
you don't
enough?
look good.
Not to them, apparently. All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Okay. Okay, let me... That's weird. Hold on. Okay. The stream manager. You give me a second here. We'll go. That's why. Turn slow mode off real quick. So far, I like it. Still kind of in the tutorial phase.
This has been a good run. Lucked out being picked up for this one.
Really? In a discovery class? That ship's older than this too. Come on.
Barrett?
Man.
Been a long time.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal, hellhole, like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal, and no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up
Slow mode should be off now.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh? That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
Need ammo?
Let's get him! You messed with the wrong person.
Adjust the settings, I guess.
Can't. Okay. Where's the med pack?
Nope, that's not gonna help. Apparently.
Exactly where I want to be. Somebody cover me!
That's getting annoying.
Pirates, keep your head down! Did you see Lynn? Ran straight at those pirates like it was nothing. Were you in that dust-up? You know you don't get paid extra for rain, right?
Oop. More damage. All right.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now, that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now. Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Fine. It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things. Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
All right. Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. And it even tells the time. Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Give me your ship.
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan. Vasco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
Okay.
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out. Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take, and you're part of it now.
Okay.
And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
It doesn't take long to get off into space, huh?
Captain, I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike. I will attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties. Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
Do high, and then shadows can be low. Blur. I think VSync is screwing it up.
Now that we are in orbit, it might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems and we'll be on our way.
Left Alt and WASD.
Each system on a ship requires power. Allocating power is under your direct control. You've proven an adequate pilot. Are you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to bear. We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective. On the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Just E to loot them. Interesting. It's way easier than really dangerous.
Fleet ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
Give me 1 second, Gander. Actually, I can pause it, can't I? Weird. Tell you what, I'm gonna just turn shield mode off. Because you said shit. Care about that. Yeah. Turn off shield mode. I turned on shield mode to begin with, so I don't know. Alright.
How'd that old junk of yours make it this far, huh?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's the Twitch auto mod. It was on shield mode for some reason. Turned it off.
I'm taking you down.
Yeah, I saw it. Figure it out here in a second.
more than anticipated. And
All right. What's going on here? Moderation settings, auto mod rule sets, filtering. Swearing's no filtering. I don't know. All right, try it now. Okay. All right.
the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
All right. I only got a few more minutes of this anyway, so. Data menu. From there, you can open the star map. Let me loot my stuff first. Travel between the stars, zoom out, see the entire star system, zoom out again and see the star settled systems. Plot a course by selecting star system you want to travel to. Ship can only jump so many light years at once. So distant star systems, okay. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. It shows the gravity well. That's pretty cool.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
On the star map. Line of view of star map gives you information about the environment. Lets you scan the planet. Producers have discovered lighting sites. Rotate the planet until Crete Research Lab map icon is on the view. Oh, okay. Way easier than dangerous.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
think I'm gonna have to save it. Definitely gonna have to fix my buttons because it keeps muting my microphone when I go to just talking. Anyway, thanks for coming out and hanging out with me. Really appreciate it. Why is it not exiting? Close the window. All right. I'm gonna have to go to bed. Krissimay is not feeling super good. Hopefully we're not gonna go to the hospital tonight. And yeah, if you're new here, hit follow, hit subscribe wherever you're at. Good night, Gandalf. Thanks for coming by. It's good to see you. We'll see you on Saturday coming up. D&D night. Looking forward to it. If you're new here, do what you got to do so you know when I go live again. And until next time, keep your head above water. Take it easy, everybody.
There once was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew hard, her bow dipped down. Below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. She'd not been 2 weeks from shore when down on her a right whale bore. The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. He took that ship in tow. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack, then tight once more. Our boats were lost, there were only 4, and still that whale did go. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take